Okay, so hold up. Let's backtrack a little bit before the 2 became 3. The life and the preparation before the little one came to Australia. Starting from when we moved to this house, and after that little experience in the tiny house, we were worried about where we're going to live, like ASAP. Thankfully, there's Aaron who literally just got his keys for his house days before we need to evacuate the place. Was that a coincidence or God's mighty hand over us? I mean, God has done this many times before and I don't see why he won't do it again, right? Now you've seen all that moving because I made a video about it. And here we are.
Grabe, 7 days lockdown from 8 p.m. to night. Gabi yan.
Minsan na nilockdown ka ng take-away na lang?
Shucks!
Again! Good thing I have my bean bag already! So cozy.
Uy! Panglimpyo mo!
Saan gusto dad? Tunga na ito ng vacuum?
Napaisa na ito ko ako!
Saan na pa isa?
Ito ang vacuum! Nakadali eh!
Utang.
Jogging!
Morning, sir!
Jogging!
Jogging! Yep, there was a phase where I was determined to exercise again. That didn't last long, I'm telling you that right now.
You make me move like a fire. My only desire is to be found in your way. Keep back if I don't know, so wake up if it don't show. And I'm not chasing for you, and I won't ever be the same. Never be the same.
Jogging!
Never be the same. My teeth are chipped on a wire. I'm feeling the sights, letting go of the shame. Be calm if it gets cold. No, won't let you know when I'm old. But you're shaking, your mind's been contemplating. Yeah. Never be the same.
When we moved here, we rented 2 bedrooms straight away because even though it was all hazy and confusing and uncertain that time of Australia's borders, we were hopeful and expectant. The other room is going to be Mordecai's room, but storage and my office for the meantime.
I love you, O Lord.
Life before Mordecai was busy but chill. Does that make sense at all? Busy because I was working full-time and a student full-time as well. That's why I let go of my other workplace, the Italian restaurant, because first, it was an hour away, and second, I only get a few hours working as a chef there. When I got promoted in the cafe, I could not work 2 jobs anymore.
You have been grieved by various trials.
Ah, grabe. Excited na, no? Fuckboy Caro. Grabe, oh.
So flirty. The next day.
So you have to... Yeah. Yeah, the sun...
So you see, busy but chill. We just basically need to mind ourselves. It felt like we're a young married couple with no extra baggage. Well, I wouldn't really describe my son as an extra baggage, but you know, the responsibility was laid off of our shoulders because he was in the Philippines with the Lolas. Which means we got extra time to enjoy ourselves. At this point, we were just living and accomplishing the things that are prerequisite to the things that we will do next. Like a Victorian license.
Practicing and preparing for her drive test.
Today is practice day. I have my drive test next week. Drive test, it means if I pass this last and final test, I will have my full Victorian license. I've been using my Philippine license since I got here.
Just turn on your car, please.
I'm gonna turn the car. Franz already got his license. He passed it, just one test. Passed everything good. So now he's just gonna train me, teach me the ways of the final test, which is the most, not really difficult, but maybe a nerve-wracking final test. And that's the drive test, where someone from Vic Roads will be sitting beside you and instructing you what to do, and of course will grade you with if you're driving safely and you know the basics and all that stuff. Instructions, master.
Let's go. Start. Go to Pacific Mall. We practice there. Okay.
Check left, check right, side,
Seatbelt.
seatbelt, everything's okay. Why is it that I've been driving since I was 19, but when you started to act like a teacher, the person who will grade me, I suddenly forgot the basic. Like, where's the lights?
That's what's gonna happen, guys. It's the same thing. When it's safe and ready, to your right, please. Right lane.
In 400
Good
meters,
morning!
turn left onto
Today
Lakes
is my
Road.
test drive, the final test that I'm gonna take to get a full Victorian license. Hopefully a full Victorian license. Before we go to Deer Park, where I'm gonna have my test, we want to have the car washed and cleaned because it's one of the requirements for the drive test. It's 12:38. My test is at 2:40 p.m. We're gonna go to the car wash area, and then after that we're gonna have a little bit of practice just to make sure that I get this right. So yeah, I'm excited and nervous at the same time. I pray that I will pass. I cannot afford to fail this. I need my car. I need to drive to work.
Few moments later. It all started in the summer. Whoa. I knew that you.
Great news! I passed the test! Nabitang murag nakuhaan, bitang bug at akong chest. The drive test was something na I was really nervous about. Pero pag drive na ko ganina with the assessor, nawala na akong ka-nervous. Murag chill na lang ko. I was just driving. It was just at the beginning that I felt really... In the beginning that I felt nervous. But then after that, no. But like just a couple of notes while I was driving, like I should have used my mirrors more often. She said I was using it, but not all the time. And my speed, because I was trying to be, you know, panigurado ba. So my speed was really slow, even though 70 ang speed limit, and I was driving at 50. Because I don't want to risk it. Kaya nga nila kay balag 1 ra ang imong point na above the speed limit kay mabagsak na daw. So I was afraid of that. So nanigurado jud ko 10 to 20 jud akong minus sa akong speed limit. I have a full Victorian license. My Philippine license, I just converted it to Victorian license because I had years and years of driving experience. I had to bring my old Philippine license as proof of that. They converted and it was just easy. So the Victorian license is like good for 3 years. There's an option of 3 years or 10 years. I just had it for 3 years because, you know, 10 years is a bit too, I don't know. I don't think we would be here for 10 years. Are we gonna be in Australia for 10 years? So 3 years now, and just extend if we have to, right? So now we are at the mall. We have to buy something for tomorrow's trip. And of course, I'll bring you in that trip. Definitely on a different video. I'll see you later.
So you see, the delay is just God making things ready and better for us. Looking back, if we were impatient and just doing things our way, we would not be in this position and season of lavish fruits that we are totally enjoying right now.
You're in the city! It's upside down. We're in Southwark.
Red eyes, think of me kindly.
Daddy.
Kindly they'll take me.
Figure it out, Daddy.
Story. Child, you think of looking at headlights
So what happens to the
inside
barrel?
the window. It's cold in your room.
You are ruining Mordecai's.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not a perfect life. We still need to work hard. My husband works nights while I work in the morning. We gain some, we lose some, and most of it is sleep. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the reason why I wasn't able to post content for more than a month. Thank you, and see you next time.